Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Monday, October 3rd, 2016. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you from Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, 8:04 a.m. on Thailand time. It is currently 21:04 on Sunday night on Wall Street. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL. FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, like I said, great to be with you on a brand new trading week. I'm glad to see we got some sunny skies, a little break from the rain we've had for the last 2 weeks, and hopefully it'll last today. I don't see a cloud in the sky, so it looks like a beautiful day. People are already out and about, drinking their frappuccinos and just living life. All right, traders, let's get started. Let's start with the legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember, traders, this is a game of capital preservation. All right, traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Okay, so capital preservation is the key. Why do we need capital preservation? So we can trade tomorrow. And that is money management and trading, and it's so important. All right, traders, that's our legal stuff. Let's introduce myself. My name is William Gilda. I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 after watching a 2-hour infomercial at 2 o'clock in the morning. Went to their seminar, and I was hooked. Traders, in 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later after that, I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 9th year, and I'm still here in Thailand and absolutely loving it. Traders, I'm a pullback trader. I like price action to make a move, give me a pullback, and then I can enter into a trade. And how do I figure that out? Well, one is I listen to fundamentals. I try to know what's going on for that day in fundamentals. Who's talking, what data is coming out, and how important it is for the currency pairs that I'm looking at, and is it going to affect me? If it's going to affect me, I alert that, I make sure I know what's going on, I put reminders out. It's just so important that you do that to make sure that you're going to be protected. You don't want something coming out, you're in a trade, and this thing just whacks you, and you're either in a loss already and it gets worse, or you're in profit and you didn't move your stop to break even plus, and now you're just in a loss, right? So fundamentals are really important. However, I'm a technician. I love analyzing candlestick charts. Whether it's an hourly chart, a daily chart, or a 30-minute chart, today I've got all of them, all in one today. We're going to be looking at some different time frames from now on, and we're going to be looking at some daily charts, hourly charts, 30-minute charts, right? 4-hour charts. We're going to look at them all from now on. We're going to bounce around a little bit. I think that's going to help us out in our trading. So I take my technicals, which is reading candlestick patterns. You need to know candlestick patterns. Number one, candlestick patterns. If you don't know candlestick patterns, there's plenty of free stuff out there. YouTube, whatever, you can learn about candlestick patterns. You only need to know 7 candlestick formations, and you will know everything you need to know about candlesticks. The nice thing about Forex is it repeats itself. So if price comes to a price level that it reacted in the past, there's a good chance it can react again. That's an advantage to us as traders, right? We can be aware of that. I use one platform, folks. All that's on there are price levels. That's it. There's nothing else on the platform, just price levels. And that helps me because, and that's on a 2-hour chart. So I can turn my head at my office and my desk, where I'm at right now, and I can just look at a chart and I can see if I'm approaching a price level or it's just gone above or below a price level, and am I going to get a pullback, a retest, right? We can analyze it. Then I put these two together, the fundamentals, the technicals, put them together, and you come up with a trade plan. After you come up with a trade plan, I set alerts on my charts. They come to my iPhone, they come to my Apple Watch. I get my alerts, I go back to my desk, I look at the currency pair, and I decide whether I'm going to enter the trade or not. And that's it, folks. Once I enter the trade, I check every hour. If the trade's going against me, I get out. Right? I'm not going to wait for a 50 or 60 pip stop loss. Remember, stop losses are for emergencies, not for trading. Stop losses if your power goes out, your computer blows up, whatever, stop losses are for that. Also, traders, I know you all do it, but I'm going to remind you, make sure you have your live accounts broker phone number in your cell phone. So if your computer goes or your power goes out or whatever, you can close your positions if you need to. Okay? All right, traders, that's enough about that. Let's get over to news and commentary. Let's see what's going on in the markets. We had a green day on Wall Street, believe it or not. On Friday, let's look at it. The Dow 30 closed positive 0.91%. The S&P 500 was up 0.80%. The NASDAQ was up 0.81%. And small cap 200 was up 0.90%. Traders, let's get over to the Eurozone. The DAX closed positive 1.01%. The FTSE 100 out of London was negative 0.29%. The CAC 40 was up 0.10%. The Euro Stoxx 50 was up 0.44%. Traders, let's come on over to Asia and let's take a look at what's going on there. We have China is off today. The Nikkei 225 is currently positive 0.85%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is up 0.92%. The China A50 is not open today. They're on holiday, but they closed positive 0.20%. The Hang Seng is not open yet, and they closed negative 1.86%. The Kospi must be on a holiday today because I don't see them active on my platform, and they closed negative 1.21%. So let's take a look at the economic calendar. We do have some holidays today that are pretty important. Germany is off today for Unification Day. South Korea, National Foundation Day of Korea. And we have China off for National Day today. So we do have some stuff going on there. We had Tankang large non-manufacturers out of Japan today. It came in consensus of 18. I really don't know what that is, I have to be honest with you. Let's see what we got now. We don't have anything else in Asia today, and we have some medium impact news events throughout the day. We don't have a lot of high impact. However, we do have German manufacturing PMI today, and they're expecting 54.3. Previous was the same, 54.3. So we'll see how that goes today. And we have manufacturing PMI for September out of the pound. So we have Euro and pound PMIs today. And what else do we got, folks? We don't have very much of anything, my friends. Not much of anything. In the U.S. session, we have ISM manufacturing PMI. So it must be PMI of the start of the week, right? And that's what's going on with that. Gives you an idea of what's going on with the numbers and how the markets reacted or didn't react. And that's what we're doing. Commentary. I'm excited for this week. I think we have a good trading week ahead. I think we're going to see some good stuff. And yeah, excited to be here and excited to be in front of my desks again. Actually, I usually do not do this recording in my office. I do it in my condo. And I'm in my office early this morning, 6 o'clock. So I'm doing this in my office, which is, I got to be honest with you, it's quite nice because my computer's in my office. You know, I use a laptop when I'm in my condo where I live, and then I have a condo for my office, and having these big screens doing this is kind of nice, but it is kind of difficult to be in here at 6 or 6:30 in the morning to get started after my research. All right, let's get started. Enough of me yabbering. Let's get over to the Eurodollar. This is the Eurodollar, and folks, this is a 30-minute chart. We're going to keep an eye on the top of the charts to see what time frame we're in. This is a very easy trade, folks. This needs to close below that 55 EMA, and we're going to get in this at one point. I would get in at like 1190. 1.1190. I know I have marked 1208 because I just did that at below the 55 EMA, which is pretty valid support if you look left of the chart. This is not a good looking trade, by the way. I'm not really hippity-ba about this trade. One is it's got to get through that 255, which is going to be a task. And the only positive is that the 10 EMA is above price. So we'll get in there and we're going to get out of 1.1155. It's a nice 45 pip trade if it works. I'm not going to rush into this one, my friends. This has to work its way out, okay? All right, let's take a look at the pound. This is, again, a 30-minute chart. This is a nice trade here. We're already in it, right? You can get in this once this pulls back. We need a pullback, right? We want this to pull back and fill that gap. Traders, gaps get filled. 99% of the time, gaps get filled. So we want this to pull back up to that 1.2979. We'll get out at 1.2931. It's a nice 50-pip trade. Now, what can happen here? And we got to be ready for it, right? What can happen here is this can just stump from here and continue to the downside. So have a second trade plan. What are you going to do if this breaks to the downside? Breaks out to the downside at the open. You know, so you need a second trade plan. the best trade plan is to pull back to the 200. The second trade plan is, what if this breaks out below support where current price is and just continues down and does not fill the gap today? So you have to watch that, right? And then you have to watch your trade really close today in case this reverses on you to fill that gap. Like I said, gaps get filled. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. This is a daily chart on the Aussie dollar. This is pretty neat. Now, this is I'm bearish on the Aussie, but this has been sideways for a long time. But it's a daily chart, so there's a lot of pips here. And, I put resistance on the chart, and I just like this where it's at. If I was trading a daily chart, this is where you'd want to get in. You want to see this close of this candle. This is a new candle, that doji candle. So this is a new candle. So tomorrow, I'd come back and I'd make sure that closed as a red, and I'd get in it, right? And just sell it. Where are you going to put your stop? You're going to put your stop above those wicks left of the chart at resistance. Stick your stop there and let this come down. Folks, this is over a 200 pip trade, right? This is a 230 pip trade if it works. Now, price has not come down here for a long time, right? This looks like that's probably 3 months, maybe. This was May that it came back down to that price level, and we're in September. So this is like 6 months, right? Before price came down here. But it's worth taking a shot, and, in 2 days you can be break even. And this is just cool. This is really nice. I really like doing analysis on charts. It's really my favorite thing. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Nice trade right here. This is like an entry right here, and we're in Asia, right? But this is an entry right here. This is an entry right at the thing at 1.4660. We'll take it down to 1.4579. Folks, this is an 80 pip trade. This is a nice trade, and if this candle closes, which it probably has, below that 200 exponential moving average, we're just going to sell it, right? Just sell it. Nothing else to do. Simple trade plan, and it's all set up for us. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Yen. This is one of my favorites. This is an hourly chart. Now, we're at resistance. This has hit this resistance line 3 times and has not been able to close above it. So it's substantial in our trading. Now, do I want to get in at 11400? No. No. We need to get in at 1.1390. Right? We need to make sure this closes below this psychological level. Okay? So we want to get down below that and close below the 114. Like I said, 113.90 would be great. We'll get in this, and we'll just get out at 112.40 or 112.50, and it's a nice 60 pip trade, right? So nice easy trade plan on this one. Not difficult at all. This is as you get some time in trading, and you get some time in looking at these charts, you'll be able to see this. Like as soon as you put the chart up, you'll be able to see what's going on. And that's what this is all about. Getting really used to doing analysis on your charts. And, a lot of traders are still working full-time jobs. So they don't have a lot of time to be doing analysis. So you got to be able to read these charts pretty quick and get a trade plan in place and what you want to do. Then you have to sit on your hands and wait. All right. We're going back to another daily chart. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, nice chart, right? Now, you're going to say this is bullish. No, this is bearish to me. This is a bearish chart. This is just stair-stepped up a little bit. Now it's coming back down. So I want this to break on this daily chart, this trend line, close below it, and we'll sell it at 0.7217. We'll get out at 0.6932. Nice 200 pip trade. Thank you very much. And away we go. This is long-term, folks. These are daily charts. Right, I'm not going to know till tomorrow if this closes below the trend line, right? And this is going to be, it's just really good to take another view of how we can trade these currency pairs. Now, I don't trade daily charts. I don't have the capital to trade daily charts. You got to be able to put a 200 pip stop in there and not even think about it, right? But I do trade an hourly chart, a 2-hour chart, and a 30-minute chart, as you know. So we just take our knowledge from this daily chart and bring it down to our time frame. And most platforms will bring your markings on your daily chart into any time frame that you have, which will help you out. So if you're trading a 1-hour chart, that trend line will probably be on there. All right, traders, that is our 6 currency pairs. Hopefully that helped you out on a Monday. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilda, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me on a Monday, October 3rd, 2016. Traders, please come visit us at our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, you can join me on Twitter as I tweet the London session at FXCL Alerts 1. That's FXCL Alerts 1 on Twitter. Traders, I will tell you, if there's nothing going on, which I think is going to happen today, I don't tweet very much. When it's busy and active, I tweet all the time. So we're on there, and we're waiting. And I do tweet the London session, so come join me. London open to London lunch, okay? All right, traders, thank you. Have a great trading day. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. We will catch you in about 24 hours. Take care now. Bye-bye.